In the depths of the Canadian wilderness, the tranquility of a serene night is shattered by piercing screams. A group of 5 campers has set up their tents near a pristine lake, their laughter echoing under the starlit sky. They are unaware of the imminent danger lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, without warning, an unseen force descends upon them. The campers barely have time to react as a cloaked figure moves with lightning speed, dispatching them with surgical precision. The scene is gruesome: limbs severed, bodies eviscerated, and blood splattered across the campsite. The predator, an alien hunter with advanced technology and a code of honor, surveys its work, selecting trophies from its kills. It moves with calculated efficiency, leaving no trace of its presence save for the mutilated remains of its victims. The next morning, local authorities arrive, called in by a frantic hiker who stumbled upon the carnage. They are baffled by the brutality and precision of the attack. There are no human tracks, no clues pointing to the perpetrator. The lead investigator, a seasoned tracker, is at a loss. Little do they know, an extraterrestrial hunter is among them, seeking the ultimate prey. Logan, better known as Wolverine, has sought refuge in the vast Canadian wilderness. Haunted by the ghosts of his past and the violence that seems to follow him, he hopes to find peace in the isolation of the forest. The towering pines and the tranquil sounds of nature provide a stark contrast to the chaos of his former life. Logan spends his days hunting, fishing, and reflecting on his long, tumultuous existence. He looks weathered, his clothes torn and rugged, his face adorned with a thick beard. Despite his desire for solitude, his instincts remain sharp, always on edge for potential threats. As he moves through the forest, Logan relishes the simplicity of survival. He tracks deer, sets snares for small game, and fishes in the clear, cold streams. The natural world is his sanctuary, offering a temporary reprieve from the inner turmoil that plagues him. Yet even in this remote corner of the world, Logan cannot escape his nature. He is a warrior, always prepared for the next battle, even if he doesn't know when or where it will come. One crisp morning, while tracking a deer, Logan catches an unfamiliar scent on the wind. It's a metallic tang, mixed with the unmistakable stench of blood. His curiosity piqued, Logan follows the trail, his senses heightened. As he approaches a clearing, the gruesome sight before him stops him in his tracks. The campsite is a scene of horror: bodies torn apart, blood soaking the ground, and the air thick with the scent of death. Logan crouches beside one of the bodies, examining the wounds. They are clean, precise, too clean to be the work of any animal he knows. His enhanced senses detect traces of an unknown technology, a faint, almost imperceptible energy residue. Logan's instincts scream danger, but he is not one to shy away from a fight. He knows that whatever did this is still out there, and it's unlike anything he's encountered before. Determined to uncover the truth, Logan begins to track the predator responsible for the massacre. He moves stealthily through the forest, his senses attuned to the slightest sound or movement. Along the way, he finds bizarre traps and remnants of advanced technology, nets made from an unknown alloy, tripwires that emit a faint electromagnetic pulse. The forest is littered with the remains of animals, each kill more brutal than the last. Skinned carcasses hang from trees, their heads mounted on stakes like trophies. Logan examines each site meticulously, piecing together the puzzle. He realizes that this is the work of a skilled hunter, one who takes pleasure in the kill. He sharpens his claws, knowing that he is now the hunted as much as he is the hunter. The forest, once a sanctuary, has become a battlefield, and Logan prepares himself for the inevitable confrontation. The narrative shifts to the predator's point of view. Through its eyes, the forest is a vibrant tapestry of heat signatures and ultraviolet patterns. The predator, a seasoned hunter from an alien species, is driven by the thrill of the hunt. It travels across galaxies seeking the most dangerous game, and Logan has caught its attention. The predator analyzes Logan's abilities, his retractable claws, his rapid healing factor, and his combat skills. It views Logan as a worthy adversary, a challenge that will test its prowess as a hunter. The predator's technology is advanced. Its arsenal includes a cloaking device, plasma caster, wrist blades, and thermal vision. It sets traps and monitors Logan's movements, studying his tactics. The predator's honor code dictates that it must prove itself against formidable prey, and Logan represents the pinnacle of its hunting career. It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, with the predator always one step ahead, observing, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. As Logan ventures deeper into the forest, he becomes increasingly aware of the predator's presence. The forest is unnaturally quiet, the usual sounds of wildlife absent. Logan senses he is being watched, his instincts honed by years of survival and combat. He catches fleeting glimpses of a shimmering outline, the predator's cloaked form blending seamlessly with the surroundings. The tension builds as they circle each other, unseen but felt. Suddenly, the predator strikes, firing its plasma caster. Logan barely has time to react as the energy blast sears his flesh. He rolls to the side, his wounds already beginning to heal. The predator, still cloaked, moves with inhuman speed, attacking with its wrist blades. Logan counters with his claws, the two engaging in a fierce, brutal battle. Sparks fly as metal clashes with metal, and the forest becomes a blur of motion and violence. Despite his healing factor, Logan is pushed to his limits, and he realizes he must retreat to survive. Regrouping, Logan tends to his wounds and formulates a plan. He knows he cannot rely on brute strength alone, he needs to outthink his opponent. The predator, intrigued by Logan's resilience, launches another assault. This time it uses more sophisticated tactics, setting traps and using the environment to its advantage. Logan fights back with everything he has, utilizing his claws and survival skills. The battle rages through the forest, trees splintering under the force of their attacks. Logan's ferocity and determination keep him in the fight, but the predator's advanced technology and superior strength prove overwhelming. Logan is forced to retreat again, realizing that he needs a new strategy to defeat this relentless foe. The predator, watching from a distance, admires Logan's tenacity, seeing in him a kindred spirit of sorts, a warrior who never gives up. Logan finds a hidden cave, a place to regroup and tend to his wounds. He uses the natural herbs and plants of the forest to accelerate his healing process, reflecting on his previous encounters with the predator. He understands that brute force alone won't be enough to defeat this alien hunter. Logan begins to lay traps and use the environment to his advantage. He sets up a series of pitfalls, camouflage spikes, and makeshift alarms to detect the predator's approach. He also studies the predator's patterns, trying to anticipate its next move. Logan's mind is as sharp as his claws, and he knows that strategy will be his key to survival. The predator, frustrated by Logan's continued survival, shifts its tactics to psychological warfare. It leaves behind grotesque trophies of its kills, taunting Logan and trying to break his spirit. The predator's intelligence and cunning are on full display as it manipulates the environment and sets ambushes. Logan, however, uses these moments to gather more information about his enemy. He notices that the predator has a code of honor, collecting trophies only from those it deems worthy. This gives Logan insight into the predator's psychology, helping him to plan his counterattack. Logan begins to turn the psychological warfare back on the predator. He sets up false trails, misleading the predator into traps. He uses the terrain to his advantage, leading the predator into areas where he has the upper hand. The forest becomes a chessboard, with each move carefully calculated. The predator starts to respect Logan even more, realizing that this is no ordinary prey. It becomes a battle of wits as much as a battle of strength. During his reconnaissance, Logan encounters a group of survivalists, a family who has also been targeted by the predator. They are hiding in a makeshift camp, terrified and desperate. Initially distrustful, they soon realize they need Logan's help to survive. The family consists of a father, a mother, and their teenage son and daughter. They share their knowledge of the terrain and their survival techniques, which Logan integrates into his strategy. This alliance, however, is fraught with tension. The predator starts picking them off one by one, each death a blow to Logan's resolve. The teenage boy Jake forms a bond with Logan, reminding him of his past and the people he has lost. This emotional connection strengthens Logan's resolve to protect them and defeat the predator. The family's presence adds a new layer of complexity to the battle, as Logan must now protect them while also hunting the predator. The stakes are higher than ever, and Logan's determination is fueled by the need to save innocent lives. The final showdown is set in a clearing near a waterfall, a place of raw natural beauty that becomes the stage for their ultimate battle. Logan and the predator face off, each bringing their full arsenal. The predator, now partially unmasked and showing signs of previous battles, exudes a menacing aura. The fight is brutal and intense, moving through different terrains. Logan uses the traps he set, leading the predator into ambushes and using the environment to his advantage. The predator counters with its advanced weaponry and superior strength, pushing Logan to his limits. The waterfall's roar drowns out all other sounds as Logan and the predator clash. The predator's plasma caster fires searing bolts of energy, while Logan's claws slash through the air. Trees are felled, rocks shattered, and the ground torn apart by their ferocious combat. Logan's injuries are severe, but his healing factor keeps him in the fight. The Predator's armor is damaged, its cloaking device flickering and failing. Both warriors are pushed to their breaking points, neither willing to give up. Just when it seems the Predator has the upper hand, Logan's tenacity and ferocity turn the tide. He manages to disable the Predator's cloaking device and damage its plasma caster, forcing it into a hand-to-hand combat situation. This levels the playing field, giving Logan the advantage he needs. The fight becomes more primal, with both combatants relying on raw strength and skill. Logan's claws clash with the Predator's wrist blades in a flurry of sparks and blood. The Predator, impressed by Logan's resilience, becomes more desperate and aggressive, but Logan's healing factor and combat experience start to overwhelm it. Logan uses the environment to his advantage, driving the Predator towards the edge of the waterfall. The Predator's movements become sluggish as it sustains more injuries, its strength waning. Logan, battered and bloody, channels all his remaining energy into a final, devastating attack. He lunges at the Predator, his claws finding their mark and delivering a mortal wound. The Predator stumbles, its life force fading, and falls to its knees. In a final climactic struggle, Logan lands a devastating blow, mortally wounding the Predator. As the Predator lies dying, it acknowledges Logan as a worthy opponent, offering him a token of respect, its wrist blade or a piece of its armor. Logan, battered and exhausted, accepts the gesture, understanding the mutual respect between warriors. He walks away from the battlefield, carrying the Predator's token as a grim reminder of the encounter. The family he saved watches in awe and gratitude, knowing they owe their lives to him. Logan helps the family return to their camp, ensuring they are safe and have what they need to survive. The bond formed through their shared ordeal is strong, and they thank Logan for his protection and bravery. Logan, however, remains haunted by the battle, his mind already turning to the next challenge. He knows that his life is a never-ending cycle of violence, but he takes solace in the fact that he has saved lives and proven his strength once again. Logan returns to the solitude of the forest, reflecting on the battle and the nature of being both predator and prey. He buries the fallen survivalists, paying his respects and marking their graves with makeshift crosses. The forest, once a place of peace, now holds the memories of the fierce battle. The scars on the land are a testament to the struggle that took place, a reminder of the relentless cycle of violence that defines Logan's life. As Logan disappears into the wilderness, he knows that his peace will be short-lived. The world is full of threats, and he will always be a warrior. He finds solace in the fact that, for now, he has survived and protected the innocent. He resumes his journey, ever vigilant, ever ready for the next battle on the horizon. The forest around him is silent once more, but Logan's mind is never truly at rest. He is a predator, always hunting, always fighting, in a world that never stops testing his strength and resolve. Logan walks deeper into the forest, his senses attuned to every sound, every movement. The weight of the predator's token hangs heavily around his neck, a constant reminder of the battle and the respect he earned. He knows that there will always be new challenges, new enemies to face, but he is ready. He is Wolverine, and he will never stop fighting.